What is going on, everybody? Back to another video, SRT920 Shong. This video is going to be about 3 years of ownership with my Hellcat 300. I'm going to tell you with all the mods that I went through, all the headaches I went through, and I'll get some outside footage, giving you some revs of the exhaust, hear the supercharger, and all that good stuff. But anyway, to start this off, the first maintenance thing had to do, is when I got it from Detroit, Michigan. It drove fine all the way back to Wisconsin, no issues, but the first issue that came up on this car was the fuel rails. Took it to a shop. This is when I knew nothing. I still barely know anything. I'm just learning as I go. Pretty much, they thought it was a fuel pump. Wasn't the fuel pump. Did the fuel rails. It was the fuel rails. So that fixed that issue. It already came with a leg maker intake, but I'm trying to think what my first mod ever really was. Because I did cosmetic stuff right away. Cosmetic, I'd probably say it was my hood. I went through like 3 hoods. I went through a Hellcat Chrysler hood. I had a Demon hood, what it came with. This one, I believe. So this is my 3rd hood. And yeah, we painted it. Me and my buddy, Christian, painted it. Not too shabby. She's dirty, but my window's dirty too, as you can see. After that, I got these deals from my buddy who sold his modded Hellcat. He used to drag it, so we got a throttle body, 108mm Katek. Then we got a ported snout. We got the upper pulley with a 2.8, injectors, dual fuel pump, spark plugs, 1-inch spacer. We got a heated blanket in between the supercharger and on the coolant just to keep it a little bit cooler around everything. The 1-inch spacer is also supposed to help the supercharger keep cooler and breathe just as good. We used to have high flow cats. We have those right here. I've been debating on slapping them back on because I mean, catless sounds amazing. It does sound good. So I don't know. It's a love-hate thing with being loud and being quiet. I do have a mid-muffler delete. As you can see, I also have those right there. I really think that is it. I can't think of anything off the top of my head right now. Besides cosmetic stuff like headlights, badge, lip, new front bumper, new grill. We got the wicker bill. I painted my wheels. I got 5 spokes over there. It'll be my Somerset. But Hellcat decal. Yeah, the wicker bill I wrapped. And wrapped my Chrysler logo just cause. Yeah, it's really just cosmetic things then after that. So 3 years of owning this thing. Like I said, fuel rails were the only issues I had with this. But yeah, let me show you the RGB kit for the new guys that are tapping into this video. Kind of a pain in the ass with that stuff, but that's not what this is about. This is mainly just the issues that I've had, and I have yet to be disappointed with my car. This was a love-hate thing when it came through doing mods, because there's obviously hiccups doing like swapping out the pulleys and stuff. I got multiple pulleys. I went with Grip Tech. It's just the better route. Other than that, yeah, it was just the headaches of going through mods and not knowing what I'm doing, because I did everything on my car myself, which is a good thing to say. I got to pat myself on the back for that one, because just not a lot of people work on their own cars. They take them to shops. I don't know much about cars, but I did it. So let me quit talking here, get you guys a cold start. It has been sitting for like 2 weeks. Take you guys somewhere to a parking lot, give you some revs of the exhaust, let you hear the supercharger. For the past 3 years, this thing always makes me smile. It has not pissed me off, where besides, like I said, the performance stuff, but this is a car, when I park it, I look back at it. Car guys will know. And then it makes me smile every time I hear that damn supercharger. It's really fun patting the thing. Overall interior, very comfortable. I guess I could add this in. Interior is very comfortable. You got your red guts, that's what I'm gonna call it. I had to purchase the doors. They were black doors originally. So I wanted it all matched, so it's all red. Did the steering wheel on it. My buddy did that. Everything that has been done on this vehicle, done by me or my pals that helped me out do this. So shout out to them. Cole is one of them that he's really helped me with most of my shit on my car. And Caleb. And the wife. Yeah, okay, let me stop boring you guys here. Yeah, let me get to this. Battery's dead. Of course it is. Alright, so since the battery is dead, we had to jump start it. Hopefully it starts up right away, because I don't know if it's going to. This is the headache. Car sits for 2 weeks and doesn't know how to act. Niobe jump pack for you. Forgot how loud this thing was. Set you guys down, let you hear it idle. It's been 2 weeks, if not longer, that this car's been started up. So get it pulled out. It's been a long 2 weeks. That was probably the most rough start I've had with it being dead like that. So that was the first experience of that, so you guys got to see how that was. But yeah, she looks good. We got her started up finally. It took a couple tries, but that's how she sits outside. I can't wait to get my 5 spokes on. Those are gonna be my winter set. And then I got these. I gotta touch this up, paint it up a little bit. The 5 spokes all around, and then possibly we'll temporarily throw the bead locks on just cause throughout the summer. Now that it started out, it took a little bit, but yeah, I'll get some footage, short video, but through rear view. There's not much to say because my car's been good to me the past 3 years, so. And it's a swap, so the person I bought the swap from did their job, clearly. There's a couple things that are a little janky, but you know, I guess it comes with the swap, like my headlight situation. You'll see in my RGB video. Yeah, I'll get this bad boy out somewhere, big red, and finish up the video. Get you some exhaust sounds and supercharger sounds. So this is actually the other thing I hate too. Oh, it works that time, but sometimes my thing doesn't want to turn on when I have my key in here. Oh, here's one of the, I think it's a Pro. Yeah, it's a Pro. You'll definitely get a lot of eyes in a Hellcat 300. An older gentleman, he's wiping his car down. He just literally came up to me right now as I was putting air in my tires and goes, "Is that a Hellcat?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "They didn't make these factory." I was like, "Yeah, it's a swap. Got it straight from Michigan." He goes, "Very nice. I love the sound of your Hellcat." But yeah, this thing is definitely an attention getter. That's the one thing I really like about it, because I was gonna go Charger, but I also didn't want to be like everyone else, so that's why I went something different and did a swapped 300. So that was one thing I had to add to on top of that, because this thing brings a lot of attention. And for being a loud, obnoxious 300, you don't see them around like that. So it's nice being the one in Green Bay that you see this thing, you know it's me. All right, let me go to the gym and continue this video or whatever we're gonna do. So like that, we got an old Chrysler right there. Put a smile on his face. He told me to rev it for him, and I did. It's a cool looking, I don't even know, I don't know what kind of Chrysler that is though. It's those ones with the 2-door. Oh shit, copyright, I gotta turn this down. But yeah, it's actually for 43 degrees right now. It feels really nice out. I just came back from the Dominican Republic, so 85 to 43, this still feels nice to me. Apparently that was cold for them down there. You don't need music when you're driving these kind of cars. Your music is your supercharger. It really is, and your exhaust. It's actually, it feels nice driving this after a long time, because it's been a while. So you don't need music when you're driving these kind of cars. Can't get sick of that. See if I can get it to whine a little bit while I pull into this gas station. Alright, so I'm gonna pop the hood for you, do a couple revs. So as you can see, we got the Hellcat motor here. Couple revs for you. Now I'm gonna just pull that way and then come down, downshift. Well, that didn't work out because the phone fell. I'm hoping it's the. I'll do a couple revs with the hood down. I'm taking me on a school ground, so here's the exhaust sound. Just a rough idle. Not even rough, just idle. I don't want to have security come over here, so I don't want to be too obnoxious, as much as I want to for the video, but now we'll get you some revs in the back. I'm gonna get up out of here because I got people staring from across the fucking parking lot over there, so. But that's pretty much it. I want to get some good footage and some flybys here. Let me think here. I might actually go do a little spot actually out in Mexico. Do a little flyby pull for you guys, and that'll probably be how I end out my video with a 3-year review with Big Red. As you can see, we're pushing 1,000 on the thing, on the computer, or whatever, middle console. But yeah, I'll pick it up once I do some flybys. It's hard to do when you're by yourself. We made it safely here in Mexico. You wouldn't believe that there's snow down here, you know? A lot of global warming. But we'll get some flybys here right now. We'll do it quick because I don't have really that much of a stretch to go, but I want to give you guys some flybys. I hope those are good. Let me get the front, give you a couple revs in the front. Try to do it quick. And that is going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next video.